I wouldn't say we slept on the beach. That sounded way more wrong than I anticipated. It's truth or dare. So you either gotta tell the damn truth or you gotta do the dare. And tonight we did them all. Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to my channel. I feel like I just need to can we all... Okay, I'm present. For today's video, I figured that, if I can be frank, I feel like I've kind of given up on the weekly vlogging just a wee smidge. And not in the sense of I'm still gonna post every Wednesday. Instead, I've been trying to think of some more creative ways that we can still hang out and I can still kind of vlog, but we can just chill. I mean, if we were roommates or we were isolating together, I would feel like it would be a fun night to crack a bottle of wine and play some drunk truth or dare. Sleepover classic. I'm gonna post an Instagram story asking you guys to send me in some isolation truth or dares that I am going to have some wine, get a little isolation drunk with you because wine nut. That was the lamest joke ever. I still need to film a coffee talk, but today's is a cosmic brew. Pour my first glass of wine now while I film this cosmic brew. So we're technically hanging out twice tonight. And then we could get to our truth or dare, which would also get me a little bit more wine in my system before I start reading out the truth or dares. So without further ado, let's pour ourselves a glass of wine. Film ourselves a coffee talk. And then play a little truth or dare. First glass is down. That was my phone. Coffee talk is filmed. Let's pour the second one and begin our game. So, I went ahead and asked you guys on Instagram to send me in one of your truth or dares. I was in a weird place all week last week. It felt like I just was not feeling any kind of energy to do anything aside from watch Outlander. I never got to wear this dress out. I bought this dress for a certain occasion that got canceled, all of 2020 canceled. Flick all of the inputs and then land my finger on something, because in that way we're letting the universe kind of decide, and then I doesn't feel like I'm skipping anybody. Ready? Okay. What did we get? Truth. What are your top 3 favorite Taylor Swift songs? My top 3 on that playlist would be Style, Delicate, and Treacherous. There's so many good ones. And we didn't say any from the Lover album. Reputation was such a mood. The song Dress in itself. Dancing with Her Hands Tied. False God has the saxophone. And then Daylight is just a whole theme in itself. Cornelia Street makes me cry. Cornelia Street, I just can't. I'm not there yet. I'm not ready emotionally for that. And then if I had to choose from the Red album, there's State of Grace, All Too Well, or Treacherous. And what about I Almost Do? All of them, okay? I failed that question, so I'll drink. Also, you guys seem a little low over there. Is that better? Oh, my cheeks are already quite flushed. Let's pick another truth or dare, and then I'm gonna start making dinner because I'm a little hungry. Play and sing something on the guitar. Ugh. Is it cool with you if I don't show my face? It makes me more confident. I'll sing the first song I ever sang live, which is Hallelujah. First time I ever sang this was with my dad. Also, I hope you don't mind if I skip a verse, or maybe a few. Maybe there's a God above, but all I ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew you. And it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's cold and Shall we dive into the next truth or dare? Should I take a bite first? I feel like I should take a bite of my dinner first. Okay. Ben B. Dard, which shout out to Ben, I follow you. Total aesthetic, total mood, definitely check him out. He wants to know, who is your celebrity crush right now, or chug a glass of wine? I will do both. My celebrity crushes change often. Like my overarching celebrity crushes, I feel like Cody Simpson is somebody, which is weird because he's younger than me, between his poetry and his urgency to save the ocean, there's something just like so sexy about that to me. Liam Hemsworth, fellow vegan. I love Aussies. I love a good Aussie. I also love London boys. I feel like I like guys with accents, which is gonna lead me to this next one in like my latest celebrity crush. Sam Hugan, or Hug. I don't think I'm saying his last name right. Hegan? He's Scottish. He plays James Fraser in Outlander. Next. Okay, so Larissa, I dare you to DM a hot YouTuber. I don't know any hot YouTubers, but I could. Do you know who I used to have the biggest crush on? Back in 2015-16 when I lived with Maggie, we used to watch his videos. His name is Matthew Hussey. He does have Instagram. What do I say? I don't slide DMs often, like ever. Hey. Okay. Done. Let me just screenshot that for Larissa so she can enjoy. Shall we? We're having that kind of night. I wish there was no such thing as copyright claims so that in between all of this, we could be actually listening to Taylor Swift. Let's move you closer. That was terrifying. Let's move on. I can't believe I just DM'd Matthew Hussey. Truth, what is something you would tell your past self? I would go back to 15-year-old me and I would tell her about how, let me find another word for horrible. I would go back to teenage me and I would have the talk. You know the talk that you like avoid with your parents growing up, the sex talk? I think I would go back to high school me and I would have that talk, because that talk probably could have saved me a lot. It could save me a lot. Dating in serious relationships and thinking sex was just supposed to be a certain way, and that's not the truth. And I feel like that's something I felt very like unable to talk about and unable to share, and didn't know really who to talk about to until I made friends that were very comfortable with those things, and that came along with life. And so yeah, that talk could have probably saved a lot of unneeded like self-esteem issues and shame issues and just issues that I didn't, like I picked up along the way because I wasn't able to go back and give me that talk, you know? Shall we? That's _so_wild. Truth. How many times would you say you've truthfully been in love? Oh girl. Love comes in very many different forms. So when I think about my relationships in life, there's people that I'll meet and within a day I'm like, oh my God, I love you, just because I love their energy. In terms of being in love though, this is bringing some stuff to the surface. I don't know if I trust my ability to say I've ever been in love. I've loved very deeply, and I would say that there's one person that I could have been in love with. I wouldn't say I was in love with them, but I would say that I was pretty damn close. Like it was a pretty good formula that could have turned into that. All of them, I wanted them to be love. I thought they were love at the time. I thought I was in love at the time. But as I grew older and as I grew more into myself, I discovered that they were just attachments, like a different style of attachment, including the person that I would say I could have been in love with. That was kind of an attachment in itself. So maybe I haven't been in love, which is just almost exciting because I feel like, I mean, if I'm tipsy and I'm being honest right now, I love the idea of being in love. And when I am in love, I feel like it's gonna be iconic, especially if everything I've experienced to date isn't it, because I've experienced some wild, crazy, deep ass shit. So I'm down for it. I'm going to declare that my answer, which is, that's something I never knew about myself. I'm gonna eat some asparagus and get back to you in a bit. Shall we pick another? Anna Calafatis says, edit the trick where you shoot Bentley as a Western movie. Good boy. Hope McMahon says, truth, are you scared to fall in love again? Short answer, no. Long answer, yes, because like deeply ingrained into my subconscious is the fear of abandonment, fear of not having like an equal, like not feeling like I can have somebody be like strong enough to be like a life partner for life. So yes, but like short answer, no. Next question. Truth. Have you ever smoked weed? Yes, this is something that I've actually talked about before in Feels, mainly. A book I wrote back in 2017. It's kind of like open journal entries. At one point in my life, I relied way too heavily actually on weed. It was an experience I had to learn from. So yeah, so Gloria Dawn _95 says, dare you to tell us the story of losing your virginity? Okay, so this is why I said I would go back and have this talk with myself. Once upon a time, there was a girl in high school who was very much in high school love with this boy. The first like year that we liked each other, he was like, it was like a cat and mouse game a little bit. I mean, we were young. I figured the best way to get his attention, as any 15-year-old girl would be to date a guy that was older, that had a car, that could take me on dates. So I did just that. And I had bunk beds that I turned into one giant bed. I lost my virginity on that bed. My body reacted in the same way that any female body would. I didn't have anyone to talk about these things to, so I didn't know that was normal. And the guy who was kind of a jerk back in the day, I mean, I'm sure he's not now, I'm sure he's a very nice guy now, but he was kind of a jerk back in the day, and he told everybody. By the time I had gotten to school, everyone knew. I felt very exposed. I felt like something that was super personal kind of got shared, and I got kind of made fun of a little bit for it. Now looking back, I just see this little teenager that didn't know better and who was up to no good, and it would be so interesting to go back in time and talk to her. The guy that I was trying to make mad got mad and came for me, and then we started dating, and we dated for a few years. So she had to learn some hard lessons. She did. Marta P-S-A-L-V-A-D-O. Truth, a fact about the last person you kissed. They were a Leo. Okay, so we have a dare. We have just cold as ice. I believe it, because the dare is, I dare you to drink the entire bottle. I will have you know that I'm very angry with you. Aside from my glass of wine at Easter, I have not drank since my birthday. So, guys, I'm gonna feel this. There you go. Are we there yet? Yeah, we're there. Your dare has been completed. I'm gonna like go upstairs and change into something more comfortable. What do we have next on here? Like _the wind, have you ever felt attracted to someone of the same sex? Yes and no. Like there's yes in the sense that I've definitely felt, yo, you're hot. Like in games of like Truth or Dare, I've kissed girls, but I've never like actively pursued female before. That's a very personal question. And to answer so in such a nonchalant video of like fun Truth or Dare, I'm very, very attracted to men, but I'm very anti black and white in most things in life. I feel like everything is such a scale. And if I were to put that on a scale, I feel like I'm like 80-90% attracted to men. I've drank a whole bottle of rosé at this point. This is like a whole new side of me you're seeing right now. So, next question. Andrea Itika wants to know, reveal the most carefree, crazy thing you've ever done. Crazy. One that's standing out to me right now, there was a particular circumstance when I was traveling. I went skinny dipping in the ocean with somebody who I was very fond of. When I'm older, when I'm really, really old, when I'm like gray and wrinkly, And I think back on my 20s and I'm like, did I live wild? Did I live crazy enough? I'm gonna think of that night and I'm gonna be like, yeah, I did. Jackie Feld, 916 wants to, or dares me to, I dare you to scream out your door, I'm a chicken. I'm a chicken! Argot Ganata wants me to, or dares me to, draw a mustache with my eyeliner. Oui, oui, mademoiselle. Fin. CHEK.CALL says, take a shot of a condiment in your fridge. I don't have shot glasses, so I'm just gonna go right into the mouth with this one. And that's what he said. Ready? I'm really disgusted by this. Should that burn? I didn't like that. That one calls for me being able to wash this off now. Blonde Witchcraft, what's one thing you regret not doing when you had the chance? We're ending on a deep note. Okay, can I take my hair out? Is that like allowed? I wish I would have not drank that whole bottle of wine. I don't like regrets. I really don't like the idea of regret. There's one moment in particular that's, again, sticking out to me. I had like this big secret kind of crush on this person. I know from like friends and acquaintances that they felt similarly. I wouldn't say this is a regret. There's so many bobby pins in my hair. Wow. I don't think it could have ever turned into anything because we live in such different places and we have such different lifestyles. But I feel like I would have gone for it a little bit. I'm always like, I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. That was a blessed night. That was blessed. I feel blessed. I feel like we hung out. I feel like we had fun. I needed that. I hope you needed this. I hope it gave you what you needed. Love you guys and talk to you when the sun comes up. You know, when I like film night routines and stuff, this is what I do. I put on the camera and then I pretend I'm actually going to bed, like climbing into bed, pushing my pillows down. I'm not talking to you because that would ruin the B-roll. Let me do it like I would do in B-roll. Let me cut to like a night routine outro. You ready? Wait, no, I would have faced the other way. Wake up alone, your fans are closed. And cut.